This Odoo training video is prepared by Unicom ERP division of Repeater Technology and Communications Company, an Odoo partner. If you need any Odoo support, please contact us. The Odoo ERP package here we are going to discuss is a customized solution for Saudi Arabia. Any purchase made in Odoo 15 have a purchase order, regardless of which is created through a request for quotation or a direct purchase order. In this video, we are going to discuss how we can create a purchase order directly. We can create a direct purchase order in Odoo 15 by going to Purchase module and select Purchase Orders under the Orders menu. Now, just click on the Create button. Then you can fill up the vendor field using the drop-down menu available. The drop-down menu will display all orders available in the Odoo system. If it is a new vendor, Odoo allows you to create his records from here itself. Here you can provide the vendor reference. This is considered as the reference of the sale order sent by the vendor. It is used to do the matching when you receive the products, as this reference is usually written on the delivery order sent by your vendor. You have to select the opportunity then, if you already defined one. Purchase agreement can be choose here. An order deadline can be mentioned here. Within this date, the purchase order should be confirmed. Similarly, the receipt date can be allocated. This is the delivery date promised by the vendor. This date is used to determine the expected arrival of products. Have the Ask Confirmation option, which can be enabled or disabled. If you enable this option, the system will automatically send a confirmation email to the vendor some days before the expected receipt date, for the purpose of confirming the exact date. If you want to change the confirmation days, you can do it by clicking the external link in the vendor. It will redirect it to vendor form. Under the Sales and Purchase tab, you can change the receipt reminder days. As I have changed the receipt reminder days, the confirmation days inside the vendor form will automatically updated. Similarly, we can set many default details on the vendor form, and it will be reflected in a purchase order. Now, we can add a product that you want to purchase using the drop-down menu available. The drop-down menu will display all the items available in the Odoo system. If it is a new item, Odoo allows you to create it from here itself. Set the quantity. And here we can see the unit price. Prices are set, depending upon the vendor price list. If you click on the product external link, under Purchase tab, you can view the vendor price list. So for this vendor you can see this much price. Like this way. For each vendor, you can do the vendor unit of measure, price, and the delivery lead time. Here we can view tax column. You can see for this product, we have set a default vendor tax as 15%. So you can see that when you check the form. Under the Purchase tab, you can see the tax is already set as 15%. Then, in the same way adding products, you can add sections and divide this order line as sections. Like if you want to add services, so you can easily identify services in this order. Add note is useful feature to add any notes for this order. Here under other information, you can do the payment term and fiscal position. In the vendor form, we can set default value for that. So let me change it to 15 days. And let me change the fiscal position also. It will automatically reflect on the purchase order. And you can set the purchase representative for this order. Then the company. And here we can add any source document. Then, you can define your terms and conditions. And here on the right side you can see the untaxed amount. Then the tax amount. And the total amount that need to be paid. Now you can save this purchase order. And it's also possible to send this purchase order as email to the vendor to their default email ID. Here we can see the subject and body of this email, with a small description, with the reference number and the company name. And here you can see an attachment to this mail, which is the PDF document of the RFQ. And we can also make use of this template and send it as an email to the vendor. You can also confirm order directly by clicking on this confirm order. So when you confirm the purchase order, you can see the transaction state is changed from request for quotation to purchase order. And you can also view the confirmation date. Now we can create bill for this order. Bill can be created before receiving the products or after receiving, but that depends upon the vendor bill policy. You can set bill controls policy for your company from configuration settings. Here you can see by default, it is ordered quantities for this company. And you can also change this policy if you want. That is, we can set a specific policy for product. And there can be mismatch when creating an order, or creating a bill, or receiving products. So if there is such mismatches, that can be solved by using three-way matching. So this three-way matching is really helpful. It makes sure you only pay bills for which you received the goods you ordered. Now let's go back to our order. So when you click on Create Bill, a draft bill will be created. You can also manage bills from Accounting module. Set a bill date for the order. Click on Confirm. Now the status of bill is changed to posted from draft state. After posting a bill, we can register the payment. If you have done the payment, you can mention journal, total amount, then date, and after that click on Create Payment. Now status of the bill will be changed to paid state. And you can also view the journal items corresponding to this bill. So we were discussing about how to create and manage a purchase order in Odoo 15. Thank you for watching this video.